So,
Looking for Aerith.
Hooray!
yay!
Last ad.
Yay, no more ads. Now let's build a kingdom, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Who read the rules?
Nobody.
I did before last time. I did way back when you first told me to, which means I barely remember them now.
That's fine. I've been
much.
trying to go over them, and yeah.
I need to pull it back up.
So,
Which
one of the big
means-
things we need to do, now that we're at the end of all this, is we need to actually do the first village layout.
We got the hardest part done.
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Is it in Kingdom tab in
It's
creation?
under settlements, technically.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Oh,
That
is
guy.
it? Because there's a first village section in.
In the creation.
It's
That's
fair.
underneath.
Yeah. So
First, you need to import all structures. Import structures. I lack the permission to create folder.
Who would have guessed?
And create a capital scene.
I'm pretty sure that one won't work for you either.
I think those are both Bryce buttons.
probably. So, which one? Where are you seeing these, just so I know?
Kingdom in the creation
On
tab.
the managed
Scroll down.
kingdom.
It's underneath our pictures and choosing the leaders.
I am. Oh, Kingdom Creation. There we go. Yeah, so. Alright. Imported structures. Create a capital.
Now we should have a new scene.
Yep.
Capital must be
Well,
located in your heartland.
We need a
terrain.
name for the capital.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
The old sycamore.
New Sycamore.
New Sycamore.
Sure, I'm good with that.
Or around the old Sycamore, so we're the new one.
Am I just not seeing our token?
Oh yeah, where is?
It's-
You're not. We're way back at base. Yeah, we're at rest off.
All the way up top
Oh,
right.
okay.
Aha!
We have a settlement.
Alright, the capital must be located in Heartland. The scene includes blocks onto which you can place your structures to automatically calculate settlement level. Once a village has all its spaces filled and your kingdom has reached level 2, simply copy and paste the existing tile to add new blocks. Rotating tiles is not supported, which is why both a hidden 1x4 and 4x1 tiles are included on the scene. Both visible blocks are included on the calculation. Since this is their first village, the PCs gain 40 Kingdom XP as a milestone award. Check off the establish your first village milestone in the XP section in the turn tab. Finally, place any existing structures on the chosen hack in the scenes blocks for the structure folder in your actors directory. I feel like we're not supposed to have all of them.
And we can have access to all of them. It just doesn't mean we are able to build all of them yet.
Yes. All right. First village rules. All right. We skip steps 1 and 2. Again, we need to gain the 40 XP. Recorded on the kingdom sheet along the name. If the site is chosen, it has established structures. Listed.
I have claimed it. It says I gained 40 speed. It's the kingdom that did.
Yep.
Just like claim our first landmark should also be selected.
Yep.
Have one of those. Look like it do.
If the site the PCs have chosen have any established structures listed in the hex resources in Chapter 2, place them all in the blocks of the PC's choice on an urban grid. PCs won't add new structures to the settlement before their first kingdom turn. So we'll go down to page 47. Settlements.
Yeah.
What it said, skip 1, 2. Oh, founding a village. Okay. Select the hex, already done. Establish a village, done. Name your village, done. Start building. Your brand new village is now ready to grow. A village must fill a single block of 4 lots before it can expand. So select 1 block on the urban grid for your village's development. Each kingdom turn, during the kingdom's activity step of the activity phase, leaders may take 1 civic activity in the settlement, which can be used to build structures. Structures with the civic trait can increase the limit of civic activities per turn in the settlement. Now, it said that you don't have a building to start. You don't get to do a building? Hold on.
So solid.
Rules for founding the settlement begin on 47, but players skip steps 1 and 2 to process when founding this village. Since this is their first village, gain 40 XP. If the site has chosen established structures, place them there. The PCs won't add new structures to the settlement before their first kingdom turn. Okay, so basically you don't actually get any structures until we do a full kingdom turn.
I feel like we should have a giant tree.
I do not find that in the list.
I don't.
Yeah,
the closest I can
didn't
see
either.
is park.
The closest I saw was Sacred Grove.
Okay, yeah, that would be better. Monument could also work.
But I don't think we get to start with those.
Yeah, no, I accept that.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually not 100% where you're seeing some of this, so
It's in the structures we can see in the actors. There's a new
Actor sheet.
structures tab.
Yeah, actors, Kingmaker. Oh, it's not under Kingmaker. Yeah, just structures
This is
tab
for the
now.
structures.
yeah.
Right under Kingmaker.
Okay.
We definitely don't have waterfront. We can't use waterfront because it's already water.
So that was what honestly the last thing we needed to do for this. Now,
Other than picking Fame and Infamy, which we figured was probably Fame.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I guess we can do Fame.
Much to Steve's chagrin.
Like it truly matters that much. So it would be interesting to play this with like an all evil, tinged party. That would be an interesting way to.
Yeah.
More
One day.
aggressive.
One day, once we finish this one, maybe we'll play it again in several years.
I mean, I would be down for playing an evil character. And I would disturb people. But that's beside the point.
So
I could potentially try to play an evil character.
with this means we're going to move into the kingdom turns.
Or full berserker. Somebody who wants to kill people.
Here's kind of how this is going to work. So the way a kingdom turn works is that it happens once a month in in-game time. Effectively, what I'm going to do, and if you want to do something else during this, that's okay. But I'm going to effectively give you like a year's worth of time to just basically be like, yeah, we're building the kingdom.
That's fair.
Which means everyone, we're getting to know each other as a party during this year. Remember, we actually know each other.
We will actually know each other and know who we are, and there are lots of.
Yes.
Provided we don't die.
Now,
Unless there are secrets you want us to keep, we know most general things about your character, and vice versa.
Maybe I have a horrible secret. No.
We all know that.
I know. My character doesn't, but I do. I mean, what?
Do we not get into like a town hall or anything? Jesus Christ, no.
no. That's why it's during the you basically have to do a first turn to set up. That's why they heavily
is.
suggested picking a spot with a building.
That's fair. Oh yeah, we don't get town hall till 2nd level. We have to level our kingdom to 2 to get a level 2 structure.
We're going to make a granary
And a brewery.
houses.
Herbalist.
Kill 'em.
Get an herbalist. Gotta get that general store though. That's gonna be nice.
So, running a kingdom. Running a kingdom plays out as kingdom turns that occur at the end of each in-game month. Each kingdom turn is divided into phases, and these phases are divided into steps. We have the upkeep phase, the activity phase, the added construction phase, and the event phase. Coco, lay down.
And we have the Cocoa laydown phase.
Lay down.
That phase is abnormal
It's
pretty
the
normal.
most difficult phase of all.
because it doesn't happen. So
Oh, she's being really needy right now.
Yeah, you're running Pathfinder.
she always is. When you're
She's always needy, but
You have to get to
so
level
start
2 to get a jail.
yeah, I think Town Hall. I think should be our first building we build when we hit level 2.
Yeah.
Just
Library.
so
big one.
during the upkeep phase, Coco, lay down.
Sign leadership roles. Do we have any other NPCs to join us to take said leadership roles? Otherwise, I don't
Do
think
any
we're
of
doing anything.
the NPCs that we made, that we established relations with to some degree, show up during the 1 year?
Like Atagivia and Fragengar and Amari.
Can we get a Miri as the general? I'll take that.
Mary. I'd be okay with the Mary as a general.
I'll take the iconic
Hey.
barbarian as a general.
I would.
Yeah.
So they will show up at some point.
Maybe not our first upkeep.
Yeah, definitely not your first round.
We have to deal with the 3 holes.
Yes.
It's fine. Otherwise, I don't think we can change our. Well, I guess we could change our leadership roles, but we were all fairly happy with ours.
We kind of picked them for a reason.
Yeah. Adjust unrest.
So,
To return to first turn, skip this step. If your kingdom's unrest score is 0, skip the next part.
Yep.
On all other turns, adjust the unrest score, increase it by 1 for every settlement in your
Yeah.
kingdom that's overcrowded.
Understand that what they have for a turn right now is not fully, because basically
not fully in here.
we don't have this kingdom plugin isn't running everything on the VNK version 1.2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why we read the
basically-
stuff from the book.
The person who wrote it, his first argument was simply that it was definitely going to take a decent amount of work to add in that stuff. But his second one was really, and it's really his true reason, because if reason 1, it'd take a lot of work, isn't his main reason. His main reason is, I don't care for the rules, so I'm not going to do it.
Pretty much, unrest is bad. If we're at war or overcrowded, we get unrest.
Yeah. But
Have too much unrest, we get ruin. We have too much, we go into anarchy.
I'm sitting there going,
Oh.
dude, if you don't like it, like, get someone to help you
fine.
do it and have them help do it. Like, you're the one who wrote the biggest, one of the main plugins necessary to make this run well, and you're going, hey, this super popular thing that I keep getting hounded for, I'm not doing it.
Ask somebody
and
else
hopefully
to do it,
eventually
or
someone
say,
else will.
hey, I made everything else, and I just want to add it to your plugin. Can we just add it? I did all the coding.
Yeah, eventually, maybe. But
Eventuality.
yes.
But in short, we don't need to worry about unrest because we don't have any. So we collect resources then. First turn, the resource dice you're entitled to roll at your kingdom's level, which is your kingdom's level plus 4. A resource die is kingdom level plus 4 plus settlement dice plus bonus dice minus penalty dice.
It's a lot of dice.
You cannot have fewer than 0.
So,
Which, do we have any other settlement?
We just have the one settlement.
To by adding your kingdom level plus 4 to any That's it. Okay, we don't generate any from our settlement right now, so yeah, we just have the 5d4. So I could probably just hit the button. It works. We
Yeah.
have 14 resource points.
And to be fair, a lot of V&K stuff is still a lot of what they had before. They've just added some other stuff on top of it.
Yep.
So there's a lot that's similar. It just isn't 100%.
Which out of 5d4, 14 is not bad.
Yep.
Yeah, you roll, you get your resource points, which are available this turn. Your RP is equal to your roll result. Finally, if you have any work sites established in your kingdom, gather commodities. We have none.
12.5 would have been the average, so.
Wasn't too bad. Pay consumption. Alright. Settlement armies require certain amount of provisions. On your first kingdom turn, the kingdom's consumption score is 0.
We're
Okay,
missing
so
a
we don't
food
even do that.
commodity. We either need to lose
Gain
5
unrest.
resource points or gain 1d4 unrest.
But the rules say we just ignore that
Because
if it's our first.
yeah, because it's your first.
Yep.
So we
But yes, otherwise,
otherwise
we gotta get a
yes.
food commodity. We gotta build a farm.
It's
Kingdom
almost like
consumption.
it's saying what we really need to do early.
Kingdom
Huh.
consumption
It's almost like
is
food is
settlement
super important.
consumption total plus army consumption total minus farmland hexes influenced by settlements plus modifiers from kingdom events.
Yep.
So that is upkeep.
Interesting.
The activity phase is next. Ooh, during peacetime, there's only one step. Hooray! Uh,
Realize
Yep.
my audio is not going out the right.
special instructions. Alright, just doing a quick reading on what all we can do, because we can do a lot.
Yes.
Yes. There's indeed a lot you can do at this point.
Okay, so region, once a region activity has been done in that hex, it cannot be done again. Civic activities are, each leader can only do one, at most one of them, so 1 or 0.
Yeah, so that's very much a V&K change for this version. So
Yeah, and then leadership activities has a leadership trait, comprised of all other activities that we can do, including all our commerce actions.
yep, we will probably need a side like note. I mean, there's notes, so we can add to the notes tab like any of this extra stuff, because there will be definitely some stuff that isn't tracked in here correctly.
Alrighty. And then each PC gets 3 activities we can do, and NPC leaders get 2. And either Bryce can just choose what the NPC leader does, or we can delegate. Alright.
Each region activity can only be attempted once per hex per turn. And bonuses from structures only apply to region activities. Civic. Yep, and the leadership ones. And then their construction system that they added in here.
Yep. Yep. Because, like, I see that there are resources that cost, like, lumber and stone for the buildings.
Yep. So we won't worry too much about the construction phase to start because we won't need that. So
Let's start constructing.
each of you have 3 activities you can do.
Anywhere in the commerce or leadership, we could just do up to 3.
You
We can do the same one 3 times.
You can do region activities. However, each region activity can only be attempted once per hex.
Yeah.
If I remember right, with the rule set we're using, we do have control of the hexes around our spot, even at level 1. Right?
I don't think
I
so.
thought that was a thing.
I thought we
Let's
could
try and
claim a
find
hex.
it.
But you can double check. And then we have our
I'm not sure.
civic, which probably going to be build structure.
I know it was in one of the things we were looking at, but I don't remember for sure if it was in this one. Actually, I know it was in 2 of the 3 things that we looked at.
Okay, that's all the structures.
I don't remember where it would be even.
Kingdom events.
What is our kingdom size?
Tables. I'm not sure. I don't remember reading anything about that.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. If not, we'll just assume no.
It would be probably in choosing a hex. So
For like trying to claim a hex.
a new kingdom consists of a single hex.
Okay. So it was not this one.
Okay, let's show that.
Yep.
Yeah. That's in the choose a heartland.
Yep.
So I assume we could expand and get another hex, but
Well,
Get
yes.
that mine. Yeah, but-
need it right now.
Bless you.
My thought was somewhere to put a farm.
Yep. That is fair. Okay, claim a hex just to get a farm. Army events we can't do because we don't have an army.
Mm-hmm.
Irrigation.
Ew, sorry.
Yeah, so we can do the harvest crop. Establish farm.
Yep. So this is going to be like you're going to have to figure out what everyone wants to do for your actions because someone could be building a construction while someone is claiming a hex, while and so on and so forth. And you get, since there's 4 of you, you get effectively 12 things you get to do. So,
Plus another 2 from Lindsay.
yep.
Like, you could do managed trade agreements and try to get.
Damn.
Each kingdom turn during the kingdom activity step, leaders may take 1 civic activity in the settlement, which can be used to build structures. Structures with the civic trait can increase the limit on civic activities per turn in the settlement. So you only get 1 civic activity you can do inside the settlement right now.
Go down to civic activities. There's a
Which I assume we're going to build a building. I don't know which building we want to build, but we're building a building.
We might not be able to build any building.
Oh yeah, because we kind of need
Resources.
lumber. Which, I mean, we could trade. We could do one of the,
could do a trade agreement with Bravoy.
like, we could
or
establish worksite lumber camp. Which we are in hills, or are we in plains?
We're
In
We are in
Hills.
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 Hills. So it only costs 2 resource points for us to build a lumber camp. too bad.
I might have messed that one up a little bit.
Mine is also 2, and Quarry is also 2.
Honestly,
No, well, whatever.
do we need to map out a? Well, no, I guess not. We just haven't reconnoitered.
We could gather livestock.
Ooh, a dump.
What?
We could build rubble. I think.
Can you now?
It is a building that you can build. It has no cost.
I wonder if that's like if a building gets destroyed.
It is if it's created accidentally. We can build a tenement. That is something we. Oh no, we need a lumber for that. Never mind. You don't want that. That's bad.
Forest Mountain Plains and swamps for this. Okay.
Okay. What do I want to do? Could hire adventurers. What I would like to do.
Let's see, having to...
Hey, look, an orphanage.
Steve.
Well, they need a place for all the orphans, admittedly.
Exactly, all the orphans we create. I mean, what?
Gosh dang it,
Sorry,
Steve.
sorry. I misspoke. I'm trying to be diplomatic. Sorry, the orphans I create. There you go. Much more accurate.
Look, Kitty needed food.
Oh my god.
You always know this stuff happens if Steve and I are in a call together.
This is one of the reasons why we are not allowed to be in an evil party together.
Which is why we need to be.
I feel like we're doing mostly region activities in our hacks. Establishing things.
I mean,
What do you
there's
want?
only so much we can do as far as region activities.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to claim a hex and put something in it. Probably farmland is my first thought.
Farmland or lumber camp, I would do, or not both.
So, also remember, you do one thing to remember. In the hexes near you, you do have some resources. For instance,
Yep, we
There's a-
have ore near us.
yeah, there's an ore near you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So maybe we claim the one with ore?
Well,
So
And that would make sense. Yeah.
I do just have to point something out
Hmm.
with you making the comment, Alex, about the possibility of both.
They.
Pretty sure that those are restricted to where you can't have both in the same.
Not sure.
And we can only claim one hex per turn, so.
yes.
Yeah.
My thought was this turn we
Make a farm.
claim a hex, make a farm, that way we have the food.
Yep, that makes
Next
sense.
turn we will claim the hex with the ore and establish a work site there for mining the ore.
I guess we could go fishing or make a farm.
Do we have a place to go
Well,
fishing? Are we allowed to
If
go?
we,
At
if
least
as
one
long as it's
claim
a
hex
hack,
that includes river or lake terrain.
so maybe we pick one of the southern ones that all have a river,
Yeah,
because we could build a farmland in that area still, and irrigate it. Actually, we don't even need to irrigate it then.
we could claim like straight to the east.
Here, Mike.
Claim here. I'm cool claiming that.
Also,
Is
I'm
there a
gonna mark-
way? Yeah, it's like, is there a way Bryce can mark what is claimed in
I
our
can.
kingdom?
It just will take me a moment.
Assuming first we do the check and succeed.
Because your first hex is all automatically cleared and claimed.
Yes. Well, the question is, who wants to claim the hex?
I mean, since I'm the one wanting a farmland, I'm okay with using 2 of my actions, claim a hex, and establish farmland for that.
You want me to do the rolling for you, or you want to roll it?
I'll roll them.
Go ahead.
Why would I want you to roll for me?
There's a reason I asked. Was it the smartest reason? No, but I asked.
All right.
So,
It cost us 1 resource point, so we'll lose 1.
Do resource points roll over?
No.
That's a good
Hold
question. I don't think they
No.
do.
No. Okay.
on. Let me.
Remaining RP at the end of your turn is converted to experience, so it does not roll over. It turns into XP.
I'm just double checking that there's no difference in these rules for what skills can be used for claiming.
Mhm.
That
Because
is.
I don't want to cheat it that way by
Yeah.
accident.
I don't think there are, but
So this is
I
a
have a
question, and I think it's because the VNK stuff isn't fully implemented and whatnot.
mm-hmm.
So it says region 3 total, but then the text says that's 2 simultaneously. Oh, okay. But then it also says leadership is only 2 per player.
Yeah, but we don't.
Because
that-
the
That stuff is
default and VNK is the altered numbers, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Claim hex's exploration. You could also do it
Okay,
in
so
tree.
I can do it with wilderness, which is our best
Yes.
skill, and what I do anyways personally.
Yep. Wilderness. Plus.
DC, it has it set to 14. I don't know what the DC of this location would be.
Sorry, I'm trying to check something here.
Checks.
No problem.
Yeah, I can't change the number of leadership skills. That's just
Yeah.
a built-in text, I think.
Okay. But that was just me making sure that the updated rules say 3
Well, yes.
leadership per
Also,
player.
let me make sure I got some. Replaces invested stat bonus with bonuses based on PC skill rank. Yeah, we want that. Because things are based on your skills and not the invested, because invested doesn't exist in this.
Yes.
So before we do anything, I want to make sure I got everything set correctly.
He just edited. Specialized kingdom skills by leadership role. Crazy. You're our viceroy, yeah.
Settlements generate, yes. Partial structure construction, yes.
I'm good at boating and agriculture, which
We are not yet on kingdom skill increases every level. Was that something that they had in here?
I believe so. Yes. As long as the untrained on proposition.
Oh yeah, it's basically like turn everything on in here.
Yep.
XP rules. Adds additional milestones. Enable capital investment in capital without bank. All structure item bonuses stack. Starting ruin threshold. Like I said, I want to make sure we got all this right, because
Yep.
here. Come on. Okay. Variable unrest and ruin rules. The simplest way GM can adjust the amount of friction is change the rate of ruin and unrest. The rules and thresholds given here should be decent baseline for most groups, but listed below are variants. Let's see. A ruin's initial threshold is 8. If we want to make it unlikely, we can go to 10. If we want to make it more likely, we go to 5. What do we want for a ruin threshold?
I'm fine with standard, at least to try it.
For 8? Okay.
I'll go with 8, yeah.
Capital investment without a bank. Search for...
Certain region activities require the PC suspended.
The capital investment leadership activity can only be used in the capital or with the influence or within the influence area of a settlement with a bank. Okay, so we can just do it in the capital based on that. So we'll want to turn that on. I just want to make sure I got all these numbers right. Untrained skills, we don't get untrained improv until level 2, I believe. The kingdom.
Yeah, we do not get until level 2. Get it later. Then we get full even later.
Yeah.
Yeah, untrained is
Control
2.
DC. What is our control
7.
DC?
What is our control DC?
Increase your rank to train and skill. So always increase untrained skills by half level, full level. So right now it's none.
It will become half, and that 7 will become full.
Increase ability score picks. Whenever you gain an ability score increase, gain this value in addition to the default 2.
I believe that is
Ability score.
when do we get ability
You
scores?
boost
Always fast.
3 different. It takes 2 boosts to
Yep.
increase it.
So we get 3 instead of 2. Yep. But it
Is that
takes
what
2 to
that's
boost. Yeah. That's how many boosts do we get? We get 3 boosts instead of 2 boosts.
Okay, so you're going to get 1 additional boost.
Yep.
Alright. I think I've got everything turned on correctly then. There is an option to reduce DC for building structures made out of lumber by 2.
Interesting.
And expand magic use.
I think we don't want that one.
When enabled, you can use magic for the following activities: celebrate holiday, craft luxuries, craft masterpiece, and rest and relax. Those apparently are in the companion guide somewhere. I don't remember seeing those, but
Interesting.
companion guides also. I wonder if you have a specific companion or something. Because I don't remember
Maybe.
seeing anything about those. It probably is the case. Is one of the companions when they're ruling gets that. So
Ooh. So fun things about Claim Hex. Once we hit 4th level, we can do Claim Hex twice a turn. At 9th, we can do it up to 3 times. And when you successfully claim a hex, your kingdom XP according to the kingdom sizes listed on the chart. When you successfully claim a hex, oh, we gain XP too. Nice. According to the chart on page 46, which is always down.
So I guess the default control DC is 14, as is indicated in the record kingdom details. That's step 6 of creating it.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really any reason it's 14. It just is 14, and then there's modifiers to it later. So
We get 100 XP for doing
For
this
which
if we
part?
succeed.
just the control DC, which is the primary DC that you roll against for most of these basic checks.
Roll DC.
You crit, it's really good. That's all I know.
Yep. Skills control DC 14. The more powerful, the base control DC for a kingdom is set by the kingdom's level. So there's a chart somewhere that
So there's a chart that causes, as you level up, you get a
it's your class.
penalty.
It's basically your class DC.
I mean, sort of, except
Yeah.
you're actually rolling against it.
You are. So
And it's not like directly correlated to your level. There's a chart that affects how it goes up.
well, it is directly correlated to to the kingdom level. Starting at level 1, it's you have a control DC of 14 all the way to level 20 with a DC of 40.
Yeah, but there's other things that modify it, like the kingdom size.
Yes, other things can modify it, but that's
But-
at a base. It does increase just by on level.
But regardless, I'm going to go ahead and roll this then.
Okay.
Do it. We didn't technically select an active leader. Oh. 21, that's a success. It gets added.
Oh, it automatically lost a
Right.
resource point, and I didn't catch that, so it did it
Well, we have 13,
Okay.
so we're good.
click twice.
You're
Uh,
doing which one? Nettles Crossing?
So right here, we're claiming this hex.
Directly east.
Due east.
You have claimed it. Does it have anything in it? No, nothing particular.
Not that we saw one reconnoitering it, that's for sure.
Has a river in it. That it does do.
Mhm.
And I assume we're going to use our Lex.
Yep,
This would be not predominantly hills,
it
Or would
is
it be?
hills.
so it loses us 2.
Yep, unfortunately.
And the check against your control is control plus 5, but you succeed.
Yeah.
So we do build it. So we lose the 2. And gain a fame.
It should not have been a critical success, though.
Oh, it was only, yeah, it should not be a crit. It should just be normal.
It didn't even let me select that bit
Let
for...
me. Sorry. What happened? Because I'm trying to read stuff.
We're establishing a farmland.
I clicked to establish the farmland. Unlike the other one that popped up with a thing asking me the DC, this one where the DC can actually change does not.
Sounds alright.
So I should have gotten a success, not a critical success. But the one that we just claimed is establishing a farm.
And
That's it.
definitely is a success
And
level.
I lose the 2 resource
Okay.
points because of it.
We're down to 11.
You sure it didn't automatically? Let me check your roll here and what the DC was.
DC was
Well-
14. It should be 19.
Yeah, the DC should have been 19. My total was 24.
It ran that just off DC 14 for some reason.
Yep,
Unless
it
that's not hills.
It says it is when using the hex controls to look at what it is. Zone, green belt, terrain, hills, travel,
Yeah.
open terrain, hex number 421.
Yeah, our plains, they're hills.
So,
Weird.
did it take the resource points already?
Did
Did it
not.
not pop up this for you? It,
Well,
it
no,
gave
no.
me it gave me a pop up when I clicked establish farmland.
Yeah,
Established
that's weird.
farmland didn't pop it up for me for some reason. The other one did. So maybe
Weird.
it was a weird thing that it just immediately triggered.
That was
I
my
don't know.
click. Okay, now I click it. It's happy. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to see.
I don't know. It probably should have popped it up if it's doing that. It just weirdly didn't for me. It just instantly rolled. But I can actually right click and downgrade degree of success.
Close. Succeed.
So I will click the lose 2 resource points.
Okay.
That was good.
It says it twice for some reason.
Yeah.
Only did it once.
Interesting.
So that is 2 of my 3. And for my third one, let's see.
Otherwise, just harvest crops and get more.
So how are the region? Just want to double check. How are the region actions limited?
You
One-
cannot do the same action
Yeah.
again
But-
in that hex. In that
But
hex.
you can do any other one in that hex.
Correct.
Yeah. Not
Well,
two hexes. We can do all
I
more.
think Lena's happy with getting farmland and wants to go fishing.
I don't know.
You could gather livestock, go fishing, or harvest crops. All three give us food.
Yeah, but there's a river here.
Yep.
I'll go fishing. Yeah, popped up
Okay.
this time.
What's the benefit of building a road?
Oh,
Easy
actually, is the
travel.
only option
Oh. Use-
boating for fishing? I didn't realize that.
Let me check some.
Yeah,
That feels
boating's
weird.
still one for fishing. Makes some sense. It's boating.
So build
I
roads.
think
The
some
hex-
other stuff.
The hex in
about
which
it,
you seek to build roads must be claimed by your kingdom. You order your kingdom's engineers to construct a network of robust roads through the hex. Travel along roads uses terrain type one step better than the surrounding terrain. For example, roads through forest hex is normally difficult, allowed to travel as if it were open. Spend RP is determined by the hex's most inhospitable terrain. See building.
So I'll gather livestock instead because that makes more sense to do.
If the hex includes any rivers that if the hex includes any rivers that cross the hex from one hex side to the other, you must spend double the RP to build a bridge.
Okay, kind of want to rebuild the bridge.
So you would have to spend 2 resource points to be able to or
I
double
have
the
spent
resource.
4 because it's
Yeah.
2 normally because it's hills.
You gain no food.
Oof.
Sadness.
Oh well.
All right.
Oh,
You
that's
know
all
what?
3.
I want to use a hero point.
I don't think you can.
Can I?
I don't know if it
Uh,
lets you.
there's a form of hero points.
Has
For-
options for reroll, but that's it. It doesn't
Let's say
say use hero point.
fame. I think.
I think you have to
might
spend your
something.
renown
Okay.
to reroll.
Yeah, we have to get renown.
You get one
Then-
hold on. You get 1 renown a turn
Can't
to start.
can't do it now. Not worried about it. So that was my 3 things. Other people have fun.
I'd like to attempt
Yep.
to build a road and rebuild that bridge.
Okay. So yes, you do get 1 renown point at the start of your turn.
I can only use engineering. Yeah, engineering's actually not bad for us. I am not the ruler though. I am the warden. Alright.
Hmm? Hmm.
Roll.
Wow.
Son of a biscuit.
You failed.
Oh. I assume. Yeah. It still burns all the RP too.
Yep.
I'll hit that one. Sadness.
All right.
And I'm gonna go harvest crops. I agree to food.
It's something.
Covers
Thank
us for next
What?
turn.
It does.
Action number 3.
What is action number 3 I want to do? That's a question.
Oops.
You know what? I could do that. That's an action. Is the action not here? It's not an action. Let me double check, because I think they add an action.
Which one?
The reconnoiter
Yes, that one is added.
yeah, that was added. Ability. For 1 RP to touch the basic exploration of wilderness. DC is equal to control plus level of the zone containing the hex minus your kingdom level. Which I assume
So which hex
The-
would you be wanting to reconnoiter?
the one hex that's adjacent that we haven't reconnoitered.
Okay, so this is zone number 2.
Gotcha.
So,
So
it'd
it's
be,
level 2.
yes.
So it'd be only a +1, so DC 15.
Yes.
I think we could go for DC 15. This is a region. Okay, DC is 15. Roll.
Failure.
Has a 6. Dang it. Oh, that's my 3 actions.
Fails to explore the hex
tried.
sufficiently.
Nice attempted, and that does cost 1 resource point.
Wait. Why is this? I just realized. Hold on a second.
Right, bro.
Row.
Ha. How did that? How?
Hmm.
Somehow I'm pretty certain I'm logged into myself twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Impressive.
I don't know how, because I swear on one of them I said to be the stream viewer, and in the
And also, it just doesn't normally let the same person log in twice. So
no, I think this is the
I guess
weird thing about
because-
FLC is it, even though it's I'm in incognito mode, which is supposed to allow me to use
a separate one.
yeah. It like cached it. It caches it or something. It's
Well-
weird. Because rather than opening 2 instances with their basically in their own mode, it overrides. It's weird.
Oh, I can't add in actions here. I assume Bryce can't either. Sadness.
Um,
Not redone things potentially.
like, what do you mean by add in actions?
Because some
I
of the
think he
actions that are
wanted to-
added in the arc.
I think he
Because
wanted to add Reconnoiter Hex.
But I do want to add that. I also want to add take charge. It's not a bad one. You can use it to gain resource points. Nothing would happen because I still would fail my roll, but
Oh, hold on. Reconnoiter Hex, I can turn that on.
woohoo!
Uh,
Because the other two are retrain and take charge that they add.
Charge and retrain.
Ooh, bless solution? The fuck?
What? Hold on.
Observe
Jeez.
customs. Those are not. Those are folklore. They're more leadershipy, I think.
Oh, that's add its own. Okay. Okay, I can just straight up add my own if I wanted to.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if
That's
Request
good.
Tornade was in there or not, so...
Probably.
Celebrate Holiday, I know. Clear Hex.
That is.
Focus Detention.
Probably most.
Fortify Hex. They basically all their added ones.
Probably all of them.
Yeah. They actually have a bunch of other ones that just aren't turned on. I don't know what they are.
I feel like there's probably a collect resources V&K version. I don't know.
No.
That might have been a 0.2 change.
Probably this whole
Yeah.
point 2 change.
I might have to go in and just modify some of these
request for an
and
H.
see if I can just modify the activities myself.
Might be able to. Take time.
But if I do that, it's going to be not in our built-in one here. I'm going to like back stuff up and do it so I don't break things.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see. I have new leadership and new leadership VNK.
Yep.
So I'm going to get rid of old new leadership.
Well, I did my actions.
All right, Steve, what you doing?
Trying to actually figure out one, what to do, and two, how the actions are actually done. Like
This is actually kind of boating.
you all did a bunch of region actions. I thought we only had 3 of those per turn.
So
I'm-
each of us gets 3 actions, whether they're region actions or not. Any given region action can only be attempted in any given region once per turn.
Every given hex per once per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I could claim a hex and then establish a farmland, but like none of us, after I tried establishing a farmland, would be able to retry it if I had failed.
Okay. And like I can't claim hex because we already done it, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
claim
This
hex
is
is
once per
once per
turn.
turn.
You could reconnoiter, but there's no point because I reconnoitered the one hex that's not. But you could
I mean,
actually.
technically could reconnoiter.
Out
Oh yeah,
here.
you
either
can
of these
reconnoiter
two.
one of these two. Yeah, you can't do those two. You can gather livestock or harvest crops because you do it in the other one.
Yeah.
That we didn't do. You also get benefits when doing anything that uses arts, boating, industry, intrigue, or trade.
Yep.
Because if you hit the kingdom skills, you can see what each position gets bonuses in.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm trying to see what I can get a bonus in that actually works.
Yeah, it's a because we don't have. I wish we had a kingdom we had diplomatic relationships with. Would help.
I mean, technically, wouldn't we have diplomatic relations with Brevoy?
That's a price question.
Since they gave us our charter?
I mean, you would, yes. I wouldn't say you wouldn't.
Then you could attempt establishing a trade agreement.
Oh gosh, I was muted.
You know, it doesn't
job,
have to be a
Christian.
kingdom. It can be any group at all.
I'll be right back. I use the bathroom.
Yeah, diplomatic relationship with the group. Oh yeah, we could do it with the kobolds, the soot scales, or Oleg.
Trade. Would we establish diplomatic relations with? Would Oleg be a group, in your estimation, Bryce?
I'm
That's
trying-
I'm asking because I'm the same way. Like
That feels like a stretch from a kingdom level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oleg is a
the
settlement, not so much a.
There's something we could absorb and
Yeah.
take out.
okay.
Rostov or the soot scales, I think would both be able to count though. Soot scales
Yeah,
are a group.
Restov definitely. The sit scales, I believe you can as well.
Little sediment, yeah. Over by the Costas.
There is a there is a diplomacy action, right? Am I just not seeing it?
If you scroll up to leadership,
Well, yeah, no, I'm in leadership. That's why I was looking at the.
there should be established trade agreement is the one you're looking for.
Well, because it says between a kingdom and a group with whom you've established diplomatic relations. So I assume we have we established diplomatic relations as a kingdom with the soot scales?
That's a fair question.
Like, did we even tell them, hey, we're trying to make a kingdom at some point?
Then diplomatic envoy.
We did actually tell them that because we stopped and had dinner there on the way back to Brevoy.
Yeah.
And told them that we were looking at creating a kingdom and that we got rid of the Mitfits.
If not, send diplomatic envoy would probably be the next one.
Okay, so I guess this is a Bryce question. Would I have to send diplomatic envoy first?
That's what I'm trying to read.
Okay.
We're reading.
I'm trying to find the activities in here.
Which is completely fair. They're everywhere.
Stuff is not ordered how I would expect it to be ordered.
Agreed.
Because I would expect the activities to be after them listing what the steps of you needing to do these activities.
But it said they're kind of wherever.
Before.
Oh, and Steve, I will say there is there's an action where you can pick a skill that you're at least trained in, and you can roll a basic check, and you get 1 RP, so 1 resource point back. If you get a critical success, you get a +1 circumstance on the next check you would make with this chosen skill. Pretty cool. Pretty nice one. It's a good one if you don't know what the heck you want to do. You do that.
Let's see here. Send diplomatic envoy. You send emissaries to a group to foster positive relations and communication. DC of this check is blah 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 blah. At GM's discretion, some wars might be so heated that this activity has no chance of success.
Yep, the success is to establish diplomatic relations.
Yep. So you would have to. So in theory, you're supposed to establish diplomatic relations by sending an envoy.
Yep. So if you wish to send an envoy, send that envoy.
Okay.
Hold on. There's actually
Hey,
a section
send
here about
Haru
it.
as an
Hold on.
envoy.
That's why I was trying to look. Diplomatic relations refers to acts of leadership that engage with other nations. In order to begin diplomatic relationships with another group, PCs must first successfully send an envoy to the target group. When they establish relations with the group, record the name of the group on the kingdom sheet. Once the PCs have established relationships with the group, they can then use established trade agreement and request foreign aid. So yes, you have, by rules, you are supposed to send diplomatic relations. I would say at least you could skip that for Bravoy because they helped you create the kingdom, basically.
We have a grant charter from them of all things.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say you can establish
So-
2 trade agreements.
So the leader, I pick mine because I'm doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they pick you the treasurer.
Okay, good. That makes it 2
You
actions.
should get a +1, hopefully.
Well, I get a. No, it is now a +4, and it's 2 actions
Oh,
versus the ruler is 5 and
Ruler's
1
one.
action.
I feel like that means ruler actually does it better.
That's kind of crazy.
Well, then the treasurer, yeah,
That makes sense.
like because the person
Yeah.
that should be doing it is the emissary, and the emissary is vacant.
Yeah. We could have Lately do it instead, which Lately has their actions. They can, if you want Lately to send them first, so then you can just do trade. That's also doable, since it does save you actions. Take 2 of your actions to do that.
Yeah, I'm aware. Okay,
That seems weird. I didn't think that it took
Although that-
extra actions based off the person.
Might not be a
I'm
thing.
wondering if that's just it trying to track how many actions you have left, and maybe when mine just rolled and didn't ask me anything, it may have seen it as being ruler.
maybe. Because yeah, the leadership role, I only opened press the
'cause-
check button once.
Because base assumes 2 per player, so the 3 is a change that they make.
and I was looking, there's no setting that I could find to change that.
So the actions are just irrelevant. Got it.
But we can probably ignore them and roll anyway. I don't think it'll
Yeah. You can roll.
stop you.
Okay, so then can I just establish trade agreement with
Bravoy.
the rest
Yeah.
of?
Yes.
Bravoy.
Yeah, what?
Oops, sorry. That was me. Sorry.
Everything fine changed. There we go. Okay, ruler.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Treasurer.
check some stuff.
Make sure you pick the right skill if you want
Skill,
trade
yeah.
or boating.
Yep.
Probably want trade.
And then pick the DC.
Oh. There is a lot of VNK stuff that we can turn on. Hold on.
Yay, VK.
Check is either negotiation DC or your kingdom's control DC, whichever is higher.
I don't know what our negotiation DC. Certainly,
It says C sidebar, so.
allow kingdom to. Your GM has a list of all the DCs for these checks for the group that you're most likely to encounter.
Yep, the GM sure does.
The GM has all of them, huh?
Yep.
I have
That's what
absolute
the
faith in my
sidebar
GM to
says.
be prepared for this.
That's what our sidebar says. Negotiation DC, certain leadership activities, establish trade agreements, pledge of fealty, request foreign aid, send diplomatic envoy, allow a kingdom to attempt checks to negotiate with other groups. Your GM has a list of all the DCs for these checks for groups you are most likely to encounter. Or you're likely to encounter, not most. I'd assume the
Kinda evil.
14 is fair, because if they're the one that gave us the chart, I'd assume it'd be a DC 10.
Yeah, give me a sec. Boop, 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 boo. I love these C sidebar. There is no sidebar.
That
That's
sounds
not
alright.
Unless
Guess
there's
it just-
like information that you have on Restov that has a negotiation DC, but that seems random.
I assume it's supposed to be somewhere in the actual module rules. They probably have that.
Part of the weird part too is that they have a bunch of like. I have to pay attention because they have like quests hidden in the rules in the main book that aren't in the V and C PDF. Ah, there we go. There's the sidebar. We're going with Rosalind, right?
With Restov?
Restov.
Restov. Is anyone?
They don't have Restov listed. Hold on.
Is it listed as Bravoy?
No, it would be listed as. Hold on. Is it listed as Bravoy?
Certain leadership activity
Uh,
allowed a
no.
kingdom attempt. The following list provides.
However, the
DCs
suit
for-
scale kobolds are listed.
Yes, they are.
Let's go!
Checks for these groups. PCs are
But
like counter. Feel free to adjust up
I
or down.
think
An adjustment plus 2 minus 2 is a good place to start.
Could do diplomatic
DCs
envoy with
relationship
the suit
groups not
scales.
listed here,
Never
such
know.
as a new freehold.
You could.
Use these DCs.
You
as an
specifically could.
example. Listed
Okay.
Yeah,
rules.
very much
as-
me.
Yeah,
Not
that's for the ruler to do.
unless you're looking at the same forum post,
Haru.
Bryce, the dinosaur himself, James Jacobs, they didn't include areas like Brevoy or Miven that don't actually have strong elements in the plot of the adventure. But there's hopefully enough values and different options that are listed that you can use it as a guideline.
Why would they not list
Okay.
the most?
I just want to be
opening,
clear.
Most important city.
They chartered the creation of the kingdom. They don't have strong elements in the plot.
Yeah.
No, because I believe that is basically
Like, this might be the
intent.
last strong element, but it is a strong element in the plot.
Like the
Well,
soot
yeah,
scale
but that
kobolds are
element in
there
the
for
plot
just a
is
little bit.
basically done after
Right.
the first
So are the soot scales.
couple once you leave, you basically are done with that period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So are the
Yeah.
soot scales.
Story.
Like you
I
encounter the
believe.
soot scales and
You
you're done.
basically don't interact with those characters ever again.
Well, you could.
Like, you got your charter, hooray!
Now go do your thing.
Pick your place, hooray!
Or
Kingdom
go do a
time.
crime.
Hey, no,
Anyways,
it's only a crime if we say it is. It's our kingdom.
I'll just say it's a DC 15.
I
Well.
say it is a crime
Why is that one so
to wear
low?
white on Wednesday. Sorry, on fire days.
Oh, I liked wearing white on Fire Day.
I'll just go with a DC 10.
You know what's funny? I'm going to agree with Steve. We should build a brewery.
I only listed it because it's level 1.
Well, it actually is
And it's funny.
beneficial. It gives +1 item
Yeah.
bonus to establish trade agreement.
Oh,
The problem is
we
We
just
don't have
need
any
to-
lumber.
resources.
I was
We
about to say, it's
don't
like,
need
with what resource? Is there just like a collect lumber skill? I didn't see it.
no, it's an
It's
action
called
to establish a lumber mill, basically.
lumber camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lumber
Uh,
camp.
But then that requires to claim the hex, which we've already used our claim hex, which is
if you would
Yes.
like to
fine.
see,
And we already
this
have plans
time.
for the next
I
round
would
of claim hex as well.
say DC 10.
Main reason of this was to get a farm, so we had food.
Yes. You kind of need food to feed people.
We'll need to build a granary at some point, which also costs wood. So
I
wood
mean,
is
yeah.
probably our next resource we're gonna try to go for.
Yeah, is there anything that needs ore right away?
Graveyard's the only one I think that we could build.
Graveyard too. Oh, I guess
Does it need-
stone.
I thought it needs stone, not ore.
Oh yeah, I need stone, yeah, not ore. We need a quarry. I don't think we need a mine for anything. However,
Okay,
we
so we
could
can let
get the
that
stone
be.
to trade.
Yeah.
And get the ore to trade, yeah.
If you do,
So maybe
I
make
think
that
it's
third pile.
trade commodities. Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know. How
are you-
far out
Steve,
can
are
they
you gonna
claim
do the-
hexes?
are you going to do the trade agreement? Before
Any
we-
adjacent hex that we've reconnoitered.
Adjacent to the kingdom.
Dang it.
Yes.
I've been talking this entire time and my mic's been muted.
That explains
Fair enough.
things.
Stupid soft touch muting.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, Steve, I'm gonna say this again. I'm just gonna say DC 10 because they're already in real friendly terms with you.
So
Okay.
DC 14, because that's our control DC.
Yeah,
Yep.
the base controls DC. We'll go. Well, no, because
Well,
It says whatever's higher.
yeah, whatever's higher, so.
okay, yeah.
It does specify whatever's higher. So control DC.
Okay, so I'll keep it at 14 if I can get to the damn window again. Thank you. DC
Yeah.
14.
The ore can be used to trade for wood, so not bad.
Yeah, public role. Doesn't matter, really. Right?
Yeah, you can make
Yeah.
it public. We know the result immediately.
Please! Hooray!
Critical success! We gained 2 rolled resource dice. They came back with gifts. And we get a fame.
Yep.
So go click those buttons, Steve. Oh, nice. Another 3 resource. But a fame.
Hooray, a fame.
Fame is good.
Yes.
Well, we've
That was
established
one
a
thing.
trade agreement. I will. I guess. Rest of. Adding it into our trade agreement. Into our groups. In the trade agreements tab that we
Ah,
have.
yes.
So anytime we make diplomatic relationships, we should add somebody there. Okay.
Yep.
Now, if our ruler wished to try to do diplomatic with the soot scales, then Steve could try to do trade agreement with the soot scales as well.
I can do that real quick.
Yeah.
Send them envoys.
What's the?
It'll be under leadership. It's lower end. Send diplomatic envoy. Trade.
Run diplomatic envoy to wait.
That's what to do. I believe it's.
I am having trouble finding it.
Are you looking under the leadership things above region?
Leadership.
That's the third from the bottom.
Right from bottom. Oh, I'm retarded. Sorry.
Stand, I mean to say yep at that time. Don't worry.
That's understandable.
As a rulers,
Double checking the DC for that. I
statecraft.
think it's
And the DC is
control.
20.
Oof.
this group's
Alright,
negotiation
I'm
DC, yeah.
going
This
Roll
is
then.
DC is 20 for
Yeah.
some reason.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
They're not
Oh.
Definitely not.
most adventurers.
That one.
Wait,
No,
what?
What? That's not that.
You said
Wait.
you said DC 0.
that's a 7. That's a crit fail. That's bad.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying like it says DC 0 on that roll.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh! I didn't realize I needed to set that. It's something I have to set myself.
Yes.
So that would have been a fail, yeah.
It was a crit fail.
crit fail.
Let's see. Disaster. Your envoy failed to reach the destination, is turned back at the border, or is taken prisoner and executed. I assume not that one.
I'd hope so.
Choose one of the following scale 1d4 unrest, add. Or. Oh no, it's gain 1d4
So-
unrest and add 1 road of your choice, or immediately roll 2 resource die and spend RP equal to the result.
The envoys fell into the pit traps.
Yep.
Dang.
And we cannot send another diplomatic envoy for 3 kingdom turns.
Oh!
Can't send another diplomatic envoy, or can't send another diplomatic envoy
Can I
to
attempt
To
the
them.
same
with the
target.
same target?
Or no, you cannot attempt. Yeah, it doesn't target to that.
Well. Whoops.
Negotiate.
I tried.
No, we sent someone that can't speak to them.
There we go. I have added them into the trade agreements tab. A group I can just
Hmm?
add. Cool.
But, wait.
The relationship is null, because I can change the relationship to diplomatic or trade. Or none. So anytime we meet
Confused.
new groups, we can
Oh,
Bryce can add them in there and add their negotiation DC.
fair enough.
I assume there's no other groups that we know of that you
Not
can
right
add.
now.
I mean, Oleg, but I don't think that counts.
That doesn't count. I would not count that.
I-
It's just
I
single
mean-
building.
No, I would not count
have a
Oleg
DC
because that's
for-
literally just him and his wife. They're not a.
Yeah, they're not a.
That is something that
Really?
if we claimed them, we could take them in and have
So-
them work like our general store. Lore-wise.
So my question about that is,
So do we gain the 1d4 unrest and a point of rule, or do we lose some resource points?
Do we listen to what Steve has to say?
Yes.
my question is, but the Rosslyn has a DC in the list in the sidebar.
Oh.
So who are we negotiating with if it's not Oleg?
The one village.
There's a
This
village.
here? On the
Uh,
crossing? There are some
that's-
bullets here.
No, that's not Rosslyn.
no, Rosslyn is.
So, yeah,
It's Rosslyn.
Oh.
But it's like Rosslyn as a whole.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that would be any group we meet in Rosslyn.
which is weird in itself.
Yeah, that's why I just.
No.
That's why I was just curious about that, but Hey, Christian,
What's up?
And
can you right click on that send diplomatic envoy result and reduce the thing
Double decorate
to
it?
all the way to crit fail? Because Sean was able to do that with the previous one, bring it down
Right.
one step.
We can do it too if we just right click it.
Oh, downgrade degree of success. Okay,
How do you do that?
right click and
Right click it, and then
Oh,
pop the
that.
little bar above it.
Okay, and then you just did that for anyway. You just did
I
that.
just did
Okay.
that for you.
Okay.
Still have
cool.
to click.
do we want to lose 2 rolled resource dice or get the unrest and a ruin?
Ruin's annoying, but unrest is not that awful.
Ruin's annoying, but we also have resistance to it, like higher thresholds for some of them.
Yep. Namely, corruption.
So maybe we want
I mean, we can at least repair reputation corruption to reduce the corruption anyway at some point if it gets too high.
Steve, the reason why Rosalind is in there is because there's other negotiation skills,
Okay.
like Pledge of Fealty, where you basically try to persuade them to join you,
Oh,
because you won't be able to just take over an established hex.
Okay. Okay. So that did just give me an idea of an entire campaign where the player's goal is to fight and defeat Bravoy.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but
You could if we wanted to, but we don't want to, so we can't.
let's say I think Lady Jamandi herself would probably put that campaign into a very quick end.
It depends on how sneaky you are about it and how high level you get before you stop being sneaky.
Fair enough.
Or what? Is that
Okay.
treasure gets? Treasure does get a bonus in that. That's not a bad one.
Okay.
Anyways,
so are we
did you
gaining
pick one?
ruin or are we losing resource dice?
you could also always try to re-roll if you wish. You do have 1 renown to use the re-roll.
I think that one's worth using the one reroll.
I'm okay with re-rolling it.
Oh, we just gotta remember it's a DC
Also,
20.
apparently,
You once again did not
downgrade.
set DC.
Well, they just let me do it that time.
Okay.
Because it's a reroll, but
Yeah.
that does just put it to failure.
Yeah.
At least it's not a critical failure.
weak little failure, and you gain a +2 circumstance. Oh, wait, love was or received. If you attempt to send a definite envoy to that group next turn, we get a +2. Nice.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's not bad. I'll
We
take
just
that as our.
Yes.
Mm.
Hold
Did you
on,
just
there
use
was
our
something-
favorite reroll?
Give me
You
a
use
sec.
favorite reroll.
There is something about having gotten a critical failure, regardless if
Oh.
you roll. Give me a sec.
We get something bad.
Is it one of those loot losses? We have to take it anyway.
That's what I'm checking.
We lose something potentially.
Any critical failure on a kingdom skill check that does not list gaining a ruin in its critical failure effect additionally adds 1 point of ruin to the ruin associated with relevant skills associated attribute, even if it is re-rolled.
But that one does list 1 rune.
That one does list a ruin. Does it not get it on the reroll then? Or like that's slightly weird, honestly.
Yeah, any critical failure on a kingdom skill check that does not list gaining ruin in its critical failure effect additionally adds 1 point of ruin to the ruin associated with the relevant skill association attribute, even if it's re-rolled. I think the thing that's weird about it is that it's even if it's re-rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just seems weird.
I'm gonna say that we don't do it on a re-roll.
I'm go with that. Like, we get it. If we get a critical fail, we get a ruin. Period.
Yes,
Got
I'm fine with that. It feels weird to say on a re-roll you
Get a reroll.
you
Yeah.
gain it regardless.
Feels weird.
Technically only if it wasn't listed in the original skill.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's an
that just
added
feels
one
weird.
by VNK, and I think that's a bit of an oversight on how they did that.
That was a little weird.
Yeah.
We could purchase wood, Steve. Get 2 wood. If Steve wants to try to purchase commodities. Which is fun.
I need to be right back, so make up your mind on what you want to do, and then I'll be back to listen. So give me a minute.
We have, we have no. No, come on, we have food, but I'm not trading that for anything.
You can purchase commodities.
I know. I was looking at the trade commodities to see if there was an option. Nope.
Yeah, don't trade by one food. So it would be action-wise for harvesting. Yeah,
Yes.
you could go boating, harvest crops, or gather livestock.
I would like to not go boating since we are not trained.
Yeah, that's true.
Do I have getting lost?
You still have a +3 in it.
+2?
If you make sure you hit treasure. If you're the treasure, you get a
I was
+1
just
from
looking at
leadership.
just looking at the list on the left.
Yeah, you get leadership bonus in boating.
And it's oh, is it a region activity?
Yes, it's a region activity. I'm not saying
purchase
necessarily
commodities.
you should do it.
No,
A purchase commodity is in the leadership.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, it's alphabetical order. It's really annoying.
Well, no, it's just I thought it. For some reason, I forgot there was one with a Q. So I was like, oh, there's nothing next to the R's. Where the hell is it?
Like that one, you have
Oh.
a +6 in, and a crit success is you get 4 of one commodity and 2 of another, or 2 on a success. Even on a fail, you get 1 for 4 RP. Since I don't think we care that much about luxuries right now.
Probably not. I mean, to be fair, could trade them.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, basic check. Okay, so basic check is against the control DC.
And you could always try to take charge first in the same skill, because if you get a crit success in that, you get a +1. As long as you just don't crit fail. And you get 1 RP back, which is also kind of nice. And that's in trade. Which are pretty decent at. Is one of our 5s. 6 is our highest.
Yes, Coco.
I wish the take charge action was there, because it's cool. You can also do the rest and relax. But all you really get for unrest, so it's not that great.
Tell the world. Tell the world.
I'm just gonna purchase commodities.
Sounds good.
I don't want to accidentally screw up the take charge.
That's fair.
Okay, skill.
The crit fail is what's unfortunate.
Leader.
Are you gonna tell the world, Coco, or are you just gonna tell me?
Oh, do you know which
Oh,
commodity
maybe
you're
in
going
gold.
for? You do have to state which commodity first.
Hold on, I'm trying to open the thing back up.
Still say state before rolling. Because you're touching relax.
Okay, so obviously I'm not gonna go for luxuries.
My
Don't
brain
quite
says
forget
either
that.
lumber or food. Probably
Yeah.
lumber.
And stone's reasonable too.
Yeah.
Lumber or stone, so we might be able to build something this turn.
Yeah.
But lumber's probably the better one.
Yeah, because the
Most
lumber
of-
ones are cheaper in RP. Because some of those are 10 RP and 2 stone, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I just opened up granary that's 12 RP into lumber.
Yeah, fair
Yep.
enough.
Yep.
So,
And understand you'll be getting more and more RP later.
But
well, yeah, I know. It's just right now we're a little starved, so I want to try to conserve as much because it's also extra XP.
yep. We will get. I will say this: we are getting 100 XP because Sean succeeded in expanding our kingdom.
Nice. Okay, again, I'll
For our
roll.
person. As long as our kingdom size under 10, we get 100.
Son of a bitch.
Still get 1.
Okay, I said
Get
lumber,
one.
so
And then we lose the 4 resource points. It's only 8 if it's luxuries.
Yes, I knew.
I apologize, Coco. I used the word of your people.
The best part is you can do it again. I
How
believe
many-
you could do that again.
A cemetery is only 4 RP.
Okay, question. Is there a list of where RP is?
Yes, it's on the left side. It's near the bottom. It's under
It's
resources
underneath.
above commodities.
It's underneath all the skills.
Yes. That.
Ah, okay, so I have five left. Okay.
Yeah, we have
So,
5 left.
Yep.
Do we hold any between turns?
It all turns into XP at the end.
Okay,
Christian
so if
still
we have
has
extra, we
2,
get XP.
right?
And
Christian
Christian
has
it's
still
not
two.
other stuff.
Steve has one.
Yeah.
I have
And,
one, but
Lindsay
I'm.
still has 2 as well.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna let other people do stuff if they want to, because we only have so much.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna take charge first anyway.
Which skill are you going to take charge in?
What's the DC real quick, just so I don't.
14.
Oh, honestly, I might do. Let me go verify what ruler does again.
So if you hit the kingdom skills underneath the vacant positions, you can see you have industry, intrigue, politics, statecraft, and warfare.
Okay, so probably
Steve, I just gotta point something out. If you'd gone for stone, we could have had our very first building be a cemetery.
So DC 14, not agriculture. Well, that's trade say 2 actions. That's weird.
Didn't say that.
When you do the pop down menu, there's something to say 2, something to say 1.
Yep, we saw. Mr. April, can we do that? Where is the?
Where are you seeing these double actions? Just so I.
Where you hit check and then you go to you hit the check button and then you go to the skill drop down and it's all listed right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, some skills say 2 actions or 1 action.
That action. Let me check something here.
Is it based off of the ruler type, maybe?
I mean, in part,
Well, no, partly
apparently.
because
No, it's
treasure
based
would
off
have
the
trade.
action itself.
But there's also some things that change by the ruler, because like counselor does capital investment in 1, as does treasurer. Anyone else does not.
Or like
It's 2.
sending diplomatic envoys. If you're ruler or envoy, it's 1, but everyone else it's 2.
I guess emissary also for capital investment. I really don't feel like.
Also, so I have a question. Are these supposed to be done in order? Because it kind of looks like we should be doing each section in order. Like upkeep, then commerce, then leadership.
So in the base rules, yes, but in VK rules,
Usually
it
doesn't matter? Okay.
breaks it all. It becomes all one big group.
Okay.
No, that's
Okay.
not gonna happen.
So an additional question is, in upkeep, 4 of those have a button to say perform and not check.
Yes, because those are things you just get. Happen during.
Yes, and
the upkeep.
we've already done those, correct? Because I
Yes,
saw we
yes.
already got the resources. I just
Yes.
didn't see the other ones.
Well,
I guess
we didn't
technically
get
we
some
didn't
of
gain
them.
our 1 fame.
Yeah, some of them we don't even do during the original.
Consumption
Okay.
and unrest, it says skip for turn 0 for your first one.
Okay.
Not gain our fame.
This is just me trying to reconcile with basically 3 different versions of the rules.
And part of me
guess
wants to
it's
try to
different. So,
take
yeah.
charge of the different thing.
Is it leadership? Oh, so this leadership we could only do 1 of. Oh well. Or
What?
leadership we could do as many as 1. Never mind, it's civic we can only do 1 of. Leadership you
Oh,
can do
it's
as
2
many
per
times as you
player.
want.
Oh, so I can't do take charge anymore because I already did a send diplomatic and take charge. Okay.
The-
Debating doing it again, and then I read that and
Really,
No,
my
no.
problem is just I'm ignoring 90% of what the sheet says. I'm just reading the rules. The problem is the rules layout is so bad.
yeah.
Christian, you can do another leadership activity. Ignore
Maybe
the
the third one? Oh, uh, 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 uh,
parentheses symbols. Ignore the parentheses. Ignore the symbols. Ignore the symbols. Ignore the parentheses. Ignore them.
Okay.
Things in the parentheses. Ignore
Okay.
them. Because our
Okay.
rules are different entirely. They override it entirely.
Technically, I could take charge, or I could.
Or you can purchase commodities. We still have enough RP.
Yes.
Or you could try to gather livestock or harvest crops,
Oh.
even though you're not great at either of those.
I have a question. I have one action left.
Yes.
Can I
Yes.
take charge, choose a skill, and then gain the bonus if someone else uses that skill this turn?
I don't.
Say that again.
So I, Steve the player,
Yes.
you take charge. I get a crit success.
Correct.
Is that crit success to my next roll on the skill, or anyone's next roll with the skill?
Let me read what it says.
Because it says for you. So I'm just trying to.
They use you as the kingdom
As
as
player.
a whole,
As Kingdom as a whole?
I believe. Well, I've seen literally because it's like on your first kingdom turn, your kingdom's consumption is 0. They use you for just everyone.
Okay, yeah, because it says choose a skill that your kingdom is at least trained in, then attempt a basic check. You can never use the same skill twice in the same kingdom turn.
Yeah, the entirety of the system just of the rules just says you, meaning the
Okay.
reader.
Okay. So then I should be able to take charge and on a crit success, assist Laylee with purchasing commodities.
You could. Indeed. So the only thing weird with the leadership ones is the commerce ones are leadership, but they can only be done once per kingdom turn.
Oh, so you cannot purchase commodities again?
No, we can do that. Anything other than the commerce. I believe anything with commerce tax. I think everything under the commerce.
So collect taxes, improve lifestyle, tap treasury. Oh, trade commodities
Those.
is underneath commerce.
But
Trade
not
is,
purchase
but not
commodities.
purchase.
We want to purchase commodities,
You're right.
which is under
You'd be right.
leadership.
Those, yeah,
Okay.
I think are limited, but the other ones are free to do as we please.
Oh, can't do
Double checking.
statecraft for take charge, but I don't know if that's what you're doing anyway.
I know. I was gonna do trade if you wanted to do purchase commodities after if I crit success.
Yeah, I can do that. Which trade commodities want?
Well, purchase commodities.
Purchase. You're right.
Or
Sorry.
RP, and it's trade, I believe, is the only one you can choose.
Does
And
have
then
the
it-
commerce tag. Damn it. They did give
What?
it the commerce tag. Purchase commodities does have the commerce tag.
So we cannot do it again.
We cannot. It is once per.
Okay.
I was like, trying to look for that and find it.
Unfortunate.
Well, I can. Whatever role you want to do next, I want to see if I can take charge as long as it's not statecraft, because you already did that one.
Yeah, I did that one already, so it's broken.
Broken.
You could attempt to craft a luxury. Is that even good for us? What's our arts? Our arts is actually trade. That's hilarious.
I could
I'm not
try
saying
to
it's
gather
good.
livestock. What's a DC of gather livestock?
14. 14 for pretty much
Okay, so
everything.
Not terrible.
Especially with it being agriculture, one of our best roles. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or wilderness. Yeah. Harvest crops is also
Yeah, but harvest
equally
crops would
likely.
need to be a region activity where we have crops, though.
No, that doesn't have to be.
wait.
Basic foraging.
You're right.
You could do it. They are both 100% legal to do because we have one tile that was not done in.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, you could do agriculture if you want, Steve.
We're going agriculture.
I know that sounds terrible, but...
Okay, hold on. Let me get back to the take charge. Okay. Check as a treasurer. Agriculture is +6. I don't get a bonus, but hey. Let's see if I can.
One of our best rolls.
And it says basic, so DC 14.
DC 14.
Hooray! Wasn't a crit success,
Off
but
by
we gained a
one.
resource
But
point.
look at the resource point. That's not gonna
Hooray.
complain.
I tried. I didn't help enough. I helped, but not enough.
Almost enough.
You
So
helped enough.
close. All right. Well.
So is it DC 14 or does it need to go
DC
up?
14. It should automatically be DC 14. You're all good for that.
Okay, so I just found the rule about that actions count. Lastly, each leadership role performs best at tasks within its purview. If a leader attempts a check using a kingdom skill listed in its specialized skills entry, they add their full leadership bonus to the check, as described above. For all other kingdom skill checks, leaders must spend an additional action when making the check as part of a kingdom activity, and they only add half of their regular bonus.
So
Okay,
there are
so that
things
is a
that'll take
thing.
us 2 actions.
Yeah, so
All
it
three
is-
of mine used wilderness, so it didn't matter for me. But
I think for the most part, I was also.
I don't
good.
think I would have been able to harvest crops. Unless that's...
Didn't we already try to harvest crops?
Different
well,
tile.
Ah,
You can
different
do it in the other
tile.
tile.
Okay.
Then yeah, you could because that would cost 2. Because take charge, I think you guys both did it, and take your trail did.
So,
Oh, you
no,
didn't. So
I
you
did
couldn't have
not,
taken your
so-
charge.
So I'm gonna reduce that resource point back down.
So you guys both have 1 action left then. Awkward.
Awkward. Industry, intrigue, politics.
You could take charge in another skill that you are proficient in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that only. Well, yeah, no, true. I can get
Get the XP at least.
Sure. Treasurer. I'll do industry
Industry's not
since I'm assuming you do not have industry as a.
I do have industry, but I also have a couple
What?
other things.
Okay.
Everyone has like 4, I think 5.
Got like I could do politics. Well, are we even trained in politics?
But we are not.
No, so it'd be a terrible idea. Okay, so intrigue.
You can't do
politics.
that anyways. You could do.
You know
Yeah,
what?
you could do.
Don't do industry. Yeah,
Arts, 1 action. I'll do arts.
arts works. That is one that doesn't overlap.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right.
Or I mean, you could always. Oh, that'll be another
That-
almost.
That works.
Well, we get our resource point back. Boom.
Hooray.
And I guess I'll take charge as well and do
Industry?
industry. Hope and
See if we
pray
get
I
some
don't
more-
mess
some
it up.
RP. Get some more RP going.
Nat 20!
Yay! Natural
Wow.
20 for the last
We get
roll.
+1
You didn't-
circumstance for Lindsay's first roll.
True.
Yep. Lindsay
If she
still
uses
gets her
industry.
too.
If she chooses industry for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why does it say game 1 fame? Is it because we crit successed?
Yes. Anytime you
Yep.
crit, you get a fame.
Oh,
I
nice.
need to hit that button, huh?
Yep.
Yep. So you hit all 3 of those buttons. Let's go. Now, what do we want Lindsay to do?
Lindsay is a counselor, so she gets arts, folklore, politics, scholarship, and trade.
Oh, we could have Lindsay try to craft a luxury. I don't know what luxury does, but we could have one.
I know luxuries are expensive to buy, apparently.
You
Yeah,
encourage
if
your
it's a
artisans to
problem-
craft luxury goods and may even aid in their pursuit. Roll 1 resource die and spend RP equal to this result. Then attempt a basic check. If you can't afford the cost, treat it as a critical failure. Critical success. You gain exceed expectations and craft extravagant goods, gain 1d4 luxury commodities, gain 1 luxury commodity, failure, crit failure, of which you only fail. Not only do you fail to produce anything, but some took advantage of the opportunity to push their own agendas, and so you increase one of your runes
A
by
rune
1.
of your choice.
We could have her try to create a masterpiece so that we get more fame.
That seems worthwhile. I'm down for that.
More. So the VNK stuff has
Train.
it be renown, not fame.
They call it renown, not fame. Okay, yeah.
Well,
but,
no, renown is a different thing from fame.
Yeah. Just
Okay, create a masterpiece may not have the VNK version turned on right now.
I don't. It doesn't have a VNK version. This is one of those hard changes.
It's one that they
Renown
did there.
is not in this at all.
That's fair.
Yeah. create a masterpiece. Yeah, it gives us renown. Creating a masterpiece gives us renown, which is basically what fame is in here.
Some of these I basically will have to go in and just override or like edit. Like I'm gonna have to figure out how some of this works to fix some of this.
I mean, for that matter, technically we got renown from the Nat 20, I do believe, not fame.
Yes, we'll get renown for that.
Is that... Let me... Yeah, I don't know where it talks about getting fame versus renown. It's well, there's the section on it. Let me see if I can find it again, because this is... They added this renown system as a way to like do stuff. It's basically renown is just your hero points for the kingdom.
Yep.
Fame, infamy, and renown represent a kingdom's fame. Represents how high-minded and upstanding it seems. Infamy represents how much it's feared and despised. Renown reflects his recent accomplishments. Every 10 points of fame decreases the DC of a peaceful checks against a negotiation DC, usually with statecraft by 1. Every 10 points of infamy has the opposite effects. Blah 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 blah. Earning, you can earn 1 renown point automatically at the start of each turn. You earn additional points of fame round. Achieve a critical success. Whenever you roll a critical success with DC, gain 1 renown point. Yeah. Basically, 90% of what fame was used for, they changed to renown for whatever reason.
Yep.
To split it from, I think, from the fame and infamy thing. I would guess.
Yeah. I think that was one of the things, fame and infamy in renown was one of the things that they basically, like, the author of this system basically did not like. I don't know. I would argue, like, I don't know how much we care about the fame, infamy, and renown system that they added.
Yeah.
I'd have to read the original rules on what fame is supposed to do in that instead, and kind of see what that's supposed to do. Because that's one of those, they change stuff, and I don't know how important.
Okay, so it looks like what it's supposed to be. Your fame and infamy is supposed to affect how other
kingdoms see you.
And it sounds like there's probably going to be some things that, depending on your level of fame and or infamy, it can have them react differently. And normally it's very heavily rooted in your roles and such.
Mm-hmm.
And what they've done in this is they've decoupled it. They've said, okay, your roles get you the equivalent of hero points. Those don't matter for other kingdoms. Those aren't going to change how you're looked at. And instead, you get to pick every time your kingdom levels to increase one of these points.
Yeah.
that's what they've done.
Yeah, basically they said don't burn your hero points for negotiation purposes.
And
Basically, it's it's reputation versus just hero points.
yeah.
So they added a reputation system.
Well, there was a reputation system to start with, but it was like entirely random where you wound up because it was all based off the rolls.
Yeah.
What they did is they made it just that your reputation goes up with your level and when you do certain actions.
Well, no, so the original book here, literally everything that's renowned, that's listed as renowned in the V&K rules, is what Fame and Infamy was.
Yeah, but it keeps fame and infamy, which
But that's what I'm saying.
still will
That's what
interact
I'm
with
saying.
things.
Fame/Infamy were just your hero points. That's all they were.
Okay.
They
That's weird then.
they renamed that entire system of the hero point system to just Renown. And then kept Fame and Infamy as a separate values that track and add DCs. That's what they added. Add or subtract to your DCs.
Okay, I just don't know exactly how it's affecting DC where, but fine.
That's what V&K stuff says. Under Fame, Infamy, and Renown on page 42. A Kingdom's
they
Fame.
just have spots for it in multiple spots that are read weirdly.
Right. A kingdom's fame represents how high-minded and upstanding it is seen to be. Its infamy represents how much it's feared and despised, and its renown reflects recent accomplishments. Every 10 points of fame decreases the DC of peaceful checks against a negotiation DC by 1. Every 10 points of infamy has the opposite effect. While also decreasing the DCs of all hostile checks against negotiation DCs, usually intrigue and warfare, by 1. So they turned fame and infamy into a reputation system instead of just being a generic, you have fame points or you have infamy points that were just the hero points for Kingdom.
You get fame and infamy through building buildings in your settlements.
Or through certain actions.
Actions, yeah.
Yeah.
Through actions.
It's a reputation system is all it is.
It feels like a weird one. Like really weirdly implemented.
Welcome to not professional
I know.
people writing this. If we want, we can just skip the reputation system. Since it's not tracked in the Kingdom management sheet anyways.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that would be better and then just have the fame be hero points.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Keep with just fame being hero points. I'm fine with that.
And then we can just use the thing and not have to do annoying tracking at the same time.
Yeah. Is everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Good here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So we're just going to go back to it being its original rules of it's just hero points.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one of the systems that the the person who wrote this was like, yeah, I don't like this, and
Yeah,
It'd
I mean
be a
that
lot
one's
of
fair
changing.
because looking at this, it's weird.
yeah, I get the idea.
Yeah, try and make it so that how famous you are actually has an effect on how things go. But
Yes. So yeah, so basically, renown and fame will be interchangeable for us. So We don't have to change anything. So our points of fame, you guys have 2 reroll. You guys have 2 stored rerolls, effectively, currently.
2 rerolls for the start. Apparently they reset. Based on what I'm looking at in Trait a Masterpiece. Unless it's just you get one now and you get one later if you crit succeed.
I mean, that is actually part of Create a Masterpiece. Is you get one now, you get one later.
Yeah. That's one of the cool things about it.
You're just maxed at 3 at any time, like you.
Yep.
Like hero points.
I'm happy with Lindsay trying to make a masterpiece, though. Sounds useful. And
What do other people
Double.
think?
trying to look for other options.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have an opinion. Most of the stuff is.
That's true.
This
Lindsay
is
can
why.
just rest and relax.
This is why I said multiple times to make sure you read the rules.
Oh, like, even reading through everything, my head's just like. Ugh.
It could definitely be a lot because it is weird. It's like learning how to build a brand new character.
It is a whole new character system, basically. Yes.
Ooh, can she do managed trade agreements? I doubt it, but I can try. She can. Ooh.
And we are going to do a number of
is
these in
managed
a
trade
row.
agreements
so-
worth doing while we only have one trade agreement?
Send out elusive per 1 on a success. We gain 1. We get more resources next turn if we do, or a commodity of our choice. If we succeed.
Yeah, I just know there was also a cost to that, and
That of which is
the reward is based off the number of
yeah, that's true.
trade agreements we have, so it's not really great with one.
Lose multiple
Yeah,
2
it's
resource points per trade agreement you wish to manage.
We lose 2 resources per trade route, but then we would gain a die for next turn or a commodity.
Yeah. And gaining a die could mean you gain more resource points than you just lost.
So I think it is worth it as potentially her second check. You're not a failure, you get 1 of your points back. You get half of it back. Just an option. Yeah. I mean, 1 commodity for us at the stage we're in is very good.
Yeah.
We have that 1 trade agreement. Obviously, if we get the second one, it'd be much better, but we can't currently. We have to go exploring to get more of those. That's one of the things she can do and is good at. Because I feel like it's that and create a masterpiece are the 2 things she should do.
I'm just trying to actually look through all the different skills.
That's fair. I know there's a list of all the things that every skill can do. That's what I was looking at one point in time. I think she has.
I mean, she could also try to purchase commodities, though.
So it has a
have it.
commerce tag.
Ah,
It can only be done once per turn.
yeah, fair enough.
That's the only reason we didn't do it earlier. 'Cause I saw that. That was one of the rules.
Yeah.
It's just something that can't see it in here.
Yeah.
quickly.
I can.
I wish it
I
was.
will be able to change that eventually.
Yeah.
It's. I have
It's
to do
like
a bunch of
matter
punching
of
in and
doing
whatnot.
it.
I know what I can do.
Yeah.
I know what I can do to do it. I just have to take the time.
Have
to
the
do so.
time and do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like if all the leadership activities that have commerce tags, like I want to throw them up in commerce. It's like that's all I want to do. That way I know that those are the
Yes.
once per
And
turn
I
we
will
can
eventually be able to. I will eventually do that.
do. When you have time and if we have
Yes,
time and
because
all
I
that.
can literally. He has the option to just for me to just override all this, but I have to basically copy everything and redo it,
That's fair.
or
would
go
take-
into the back code and actually edit the back code itself.
That sounds less fun.
I mean, some things I think I'm gonna have to do anyways, like leadership 2 per player. I might get rid of that.
Oh yeah, that whole 2 per player, or the region 3 total,
Yeah.
or the civic 1 per settlement.
Well, civic is 1 per settlement. That's what civic is.
Oh, that's yeah. Actually, it's 1 per leader, isn't it?
No, it's 1 per settlement.
Is it 1 per settlement?
Well, excuse me. You can. It's 1. It can only happen once per settlement.
That's fair. No, it doesn't really change.
Leaders can attempt at most 1 civic activity per turn in each settlement.
So yeah.
So yeah, only 1 per settlement. Yes.
Our good skills that she has. She has arts, folklore, and trade, pretty much. She could try to do a blessed solution, which is what is not here.
And it's kind of weird that they decided to remove commerce phase completely. Because I would think that's something that should almost just happen naturally.
You would think, and that makes logical sense. This is one of the weird things they did. Part of it is getting rid of the collect taxes makes things kind of easier. Which you don't ever have to actually do.
I mean, she could do a capital investment, and we could just use, like, give her 10 gold to do a capital investment. That's how much it is right now.
Well,
Looking
then-
at it.
Yeah.
So we pay 10 gold, she does that, and as long as she doesn't critically fail, it's still good.
It's beneficial no matter what. Yeah, sounds good.
I'd say that one would be first, with maybe create a masterpiece after.
Sounds good to me.
Steve, Christian, any input?
Not really, no, but
No.
I will pay the 10 gold. I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to take it out of my own.
Oh, cool. There's the blessed solutions where you could. It's a lot like the creative solution. Just it's one built off folklore.
Not the worst. She still gets us 1d4 resource points.
Basically just a resource die.
Mm-hmm.
Why did it do it twice?
Why did it double click? It only added once. For some reason I knew it double does it. It took the
That's-
3, which I'll take, but I don't know why it did the top one.
I'm going to refresh after.
Yeah. I mean, we're
Alex, if
basically
you want to
gonna
roll the creative masterpiece.
be-
You
I
want me
think
to roll it?
Yeah.
once we're done with this kingdom turn, we'll be done for today because us learning
Wow.
all this took a
Taking a
long
while.
time. That's
Aw.
a failure.
Well, we can re-roll that then.
Go ahead.
Roll using fame. That's better. I get the fame right back.
Use the fame to gain a fame.
And gain a fame next turn. And gain 2
Okay.
and gain 4 more resources.
I can't see what the result was because me refreshing gives me a black screen.
Well, my original result was rolling a 2, and then I rolled again and got a nat 20.
Okay. Hey, things are finally loading again.
Yep.
So yeah, I think things were.
I figured we had a lot of fame. I don't think there was any. We could have also probably re-rolled your the other failure from her. Fine.
Could have, but I wasn't sure on it, and it's still not bad even before that.
Yeah. Alrighty, all that.
Everyone's
active
done now.
events.
We are on to a random
Alright.
event.
Random event.
Yay! Random event. Oh.
Event phase. Random events represent unexpected things happening and a good way to keep things dynamic. We're
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Actually.
Alright.
Rocks fall, everyone
Well, most
questions
events
because
are-
we're in a hill.
While most events are resolved this phase with event resolution steps, some events present opportunities to go forth and explore. Encounter mode, deal with the rampaging monsters. If a continuous event was rolled, attempt to resolve it during this phase. If the event is not resolved, the group wants to deal with it personally, the GM can make a small event to resolve it. The description of each individual continuous event will give some guidance on what's needed. Check for a random event. Okay. We click. Check Kingdom random event.
We privately rolled some dice.
No random event happens.
Well, okay then.
That
So that
was
we go-
exciting.
Down
Yep.
to the XP table.
Attempt a flat check on success, random event occurs. If no random event occurs, the DC to check next kingdom turn is reduced by 5. Revolution, yep. The GM now we're on king. Okay, random events prefer blah blah blah. Apply Kingdom XP. The GM now awards XP event during this turn. The kingdom experienced the random event. It receives XP based on that. The first kingdom turn that your kingdom spends 100 RP, gain 80 kingdom as a milestone. In addition, any RP that remains unspent now convert to XP as detailed in the table above. You're gaining 10 XP per RP remaining.
Not bad.
Let's
That's
see.
140.
Yep.
So what happens if I click these buttons like claim taxes 1? Okay,
But-
that gives me 100
yep.
XP. Constructed trade. We constructed a farmer work site. That's 10 XP.
Yep.
Hit the resource points.
1.2 increase the farmland from. Alright, no, that's a milestone. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll get that too.
Did it have one for just
Why did
constructing a
there
farm anymore?
It's under claim taxes, constructed a trade feature or structure.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's in the current version we're using.
There's a milestone
whatever.
for it too, which I'll get to. Unused resources. I hit resource points. I only give 120, not 140.
I don't know why I didn't do that. Hold on, because
Double checkies.
double checking.
That's why I bring it up and I ask.
In addition, any RP that remains unspent is now converted to Kingdom XP on a 1-to-1 ratio, a maximum of 120 per kingdom turn. The original rules had a maximum.
Oh, it's in here too.
Yep.
So yeah, that maxed. Alright, milestones. We did not build a road. We did not build a famous infamous structure. Build any structure. Claimed our first hex. We did do that. Did not infiltrate. We did create a masterpiece.
Yep.
We established our first farmland. We've not fortified. We've not made a creative solution or supernatural. We did claim our first landmark because that is the old sycamore,
Yep.
which is a landmark.
Oh, yeah, I already
Uh,
have that.
Yep, we did not have a refugee. We established our first village. We did not establish a second. Nope, no army. We didn't have an event, so I'm not going to include
Nope.
the
Nope,
event
we
one.
didn't successfully resolve one because we didn't
Nope.
get one.
Achieve our first pledge fealty? No. All 8 leaderships? Nope. We have not built a structure. Establish diplomatic relations?
Technically, no.
Technically, we did not. That did not go. I undid it, took away the 60. Yay.
You did establish your first trade agreement.
We did do that. Where is that?
Number
There
80.
it is.
Or not 80. That's.
On the XP, expand your town. Your first city? No.
And that's
no.
everything. So, go ahead and click end turn.
And turn.
Reducing modifiers turns by 1, setting available supernatural and creative solutions 0, adding values for the next columns to the now columns, respecting the resource limits. Alright, everything is reset then, basically.
It's reset.
Yep, and
Alright,
that's
roast
where
the hit.
we'll end our first kingdom turn. Because I want to take the time to give you guys like time for your kingdom to grow, because I don't want you to like basically in a year in game time be done with its story and basically not have done anything in the kingdom related.
Mm-hmm.
Because yay, Kingmaker and how it's currently written at the pace you were going to fly through a lot of it. I mean, what?
Hey, don't mind the fact that that's basically what happens by accident in the CRPG as well.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm maybe kind of starting to get a start on my king. Oh, I am forced out of my kingdom for lore stuff, and I can't get back to it now for a while.
Hooray.
So,
Hey, we got halfway to next level.
Almost.
Almost. Pretty close.
So we'll call it there.
Stuff like
Please take the time to review this so we actually understand it, so the other rounds can go faster.
there's so much there.
Specifically, since everyone has their leadership role, and we know that it's really inefficient not to do your own stuff, look into what different actions are specific to your leadership role so that you have an idea what you want to do.
I could probably fortify
Because that's a lot narrower of a thing to do than learn it all, and it's something that's going to speed things up more.
Yes. What I will do, so part of this is that I need to review some of the events that they are throwing in the middle of all this as well. And I'm going to be rolling dice. I will roll a percentage at the start of our next kingdom turn as to whether or not in the last month a known acquaintance has shown up in town.
Alrighty.
To give a chance for them to show up. Or if any of the new potential acquaintances as well. Because at this point, you guys basically have there's a couple of people that you were supposed to run into if you explored more that you didn't explore more, so you never ran into them.
Yep. As well as some people we have run into that are supposed to join us.
Yes.
At some point.
So I will be rolling for some of those, and we will see what happens.
Fair enough.
If this pace keeps up with the kingdom turns, what I may just do is in the future, this may just turn into we need to do it in downtime, like off camera.
Yeah,
Type
honestly, like, if it turns out needing to be the case, if people are fine with just sending what stuff they would do, I don't mind going in and getting it all rolled for people if they want. it'll have a log.
Yep.
But that's if that's the pace that continues.
Yeah.
Because hopefully we'll know what we're doing. And I think that would make a massive difference.
True. So
I knew what I was doing, but I forgot to account for Lindsay.
But we will kind of figure this out as the future goes on. Again, part of the idea of the Kingdom 2 is we can try it for a little while. If we end up wanting to just throw it to be a background thing that just kind of happens, they have rules on how to do that.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, we'll call it here. Thanks for watching stream. We'll catch you later. And even when you constantly are failing rolls, don't get too salty.
I was going to say, even when your players don't read the rules.
I mean, that works too.